What's up, Reefers? This is Alex Wilson, Alex Porcos over here, and this is my video log where you can learn from my mistakes. So come check it out. I got the reefing right here. Alright, so here's a shot of this sodium nitrate. That's right, I got this idea from Graham over there. So just he mentioned it briefly on his show that you can get sodium nitrate, I believe he was talking about, and so I investigated it, and sure enough I came up with this right here on Amazon. It's $35 bulk, and this should last me a long time. We'll have to see. One good thing, well, about the the nail phosphate and nail nitrate, the Brightwell products that I have been using, they're good and already mixed up, and that you know exactly how much to add and how much it exactly raises it right spot on. So right here with this, I'm gonna have to do this manually and figure out just how much to add in there to figure out just how much to raise the nitrate. But boom, there it is. And there's also the same product but for, or a similar idea but for phosphate, and that is called the Trisodium phosphate. So look for an update on that one. I'm gonna get the Trisodium phosphate. I also got it from bulk on Amazon. I believe it was Lone Wolf or Loud Wolf is the name brand. And so it's the same thing, and I did hear you can mix it up with about 4 grams per liter of water, and that'll give you kind of a solution to go with there, to experiment to see how much you can raise it up as well, how many parts per million that'll raise it up in the system. So that's what I'm going to be experimenting with, so look back on that one for the next update. And let's check out the main displays over here, see what's going on. I have this one, that's right, I got more toxic dinoflagellate nightmare over here. So I raised up the lighting back and brought it back to 50%, and want to wait for the dinos to burn themselves back from that and go from there. And let's see, the salinity on these systems too, they caught me kind of going low, and I hadn't been checking them all the time. Maybe I was just kind of assuming that they're staying pretty stable because I haven't been doing any water changes on these guys. But so I believe my theory is why the salinity was dropping down is from the protein skimmers. That's right, I believe the protein skimmers are in fact drawing out all of the liquid that they pull out, is also pulling out quite a bit of salt. So yeah, my main display over there too, I'm pulling out, when I'm dumping that skimmer, I let the whole 1 gallon jug fill up, so I probably, dump, every 3 or 4 months a gallon jug. So it adds up after a while. I believe that's what it was. So keep an eye on your salinity as well. I have it up to, I believe it got down to 30 parts per thousand, and I got these guys up back to where they should be at 35. And so the alkalinity on these guys too, keeping them at 9, and they've been a little higher, like at 10 or so, and that's, with the water changes, it starts bringing it back down. And so I'm adding the Alpha Reef to keep it up right at 9. And the reason that I like it at 9 is because you got a good buffer, going down as well as up. So if it goes down a little bit, you're still at 8. You're cool. You're still at 10 or 11, and you're fine. So that's that. And the nitrates and phosphates on these systems have been going down. That's why I've been adding the nail phosphate and nail nitro. And that's why I've been investigating and finding these new, just the straight sodium nitrate and that trisodium phosphate. So, alright, let's check it out. Here's the 20-gallon quarantine. I got these new additions right here. 2 small Crocea clams, or are they from the biota? However, they are super micro small, probably just like 3 thumbnails and 4 thumbnails to the one on the right. But there they are. They got a good kind of a V color pattern to the one on the right, and the one on the left definitely has a little bit of the green on them when you see them from a top down shot. So if they see them not close up on us, there they are. So looking pretty good, healthy. I just got them in today. Closing up, good color, good mantle extension. That's how we know that they're healthy. And so hopefully they'll settle in nicely. And got the rainbow loom right there, pooling like crazy. Keyline pie pooling like crazy to the right, looking good, as well as the kryptonite 10 US. And I also have the frog skin right there, doing good. And so yeah, let's check out. One thing about this darn toxic dinos is that it really starts to latch on to the toadstools right here. just like you can see it right there, and it really irritates. It closes everything up, and that's like it just sticks and grows onto that. And the last spot that it disappears from the aquarium is right there. So let it go down and check back for the next update. See what's going on right there. Right, Yellow Tang, what's up? This is the main display. We got Yellow Tang craziness over here. He's trying to get in the Heliofungium. I think he's some kind of clownfish. Oh, he's going basically. He's hiding over there too. He goes over underneath the toadstool on that side. Okay, so the Heliofungius right here, just about touching that purple stylophora right there. So crazy color, crazy pulp extension. I got crazy. This is my stylophora garden right there, doing good. So got the Goniopora garden right there. Just purple ones really settling in nicely, starting to come in, growing in a little bit. So hopefully the pink one to the left will come in as well. Got these at Tidal Gardens quite a few months ago, so looking good there. And what else did we got going on over here, guys? Let's see. So got these are my brains, the green brains right here. These are the Goniastrias, doing okay, really good there. And this is just a straight green Goniastria, I believe that one right there. But that was a really nice colony. And then to the left I have the splatter. That was the splatter Goniastria. And so definitely one of my favorites, and it has grown in a little bit, a few more extra heads on them. And to the left is kind of a similar one, but it's a lighter color. And then to the left there, Turbinaria cup coral. And so, oh yeah. Unfortunately, we got some acropores that definitely did not make it. I have these rainbow splices right there. Both went down. Few spots left on them right there. So as a result of that, I'm doing water changes on this one, daily water changes at about 3 gallons per day. And so on the 20-gallon quarantine, I'm also doing daily water changes. I'm doing on that one just like 1 gallon a day on them. So also help like with the dinos, hopefully, and the other situation there. So it's a good idea to be doing the water changes, getting just in case something is things always tend to perk up a little bit. I guess probably because they're lacking something, some kind of trace element, even though you're adding trace element separately, but some kind of trace element or something. Because I'm not doing that much of a water changing yet, just a small amount, just the 3 gallons in this 90-gallon system. You know, you can really tell just after a couple of days. So certainly helps to be doing on the long term. Alright, so here's I got the Samo Coral Garden doing good right there. This is actually right here, Sacropora here is looking pretty good. It's this one I got from Unique Corals, and it's called the Yellow Tips with a plural with the S, and that's different than the Yellow Tip. A Yellow Tip is a worldwide coral yellow tip, and I want to get that one too. And that one's just like a purplish blue with a yellow tip. But this one is supposed to be the Yellow Tips. However, from the images that I saw that they had, of the mother colonies, it's not really, doesn't have yellow tips at all, as far as I can tell. I mean, it might develop them eventually in some instances, but it was just kind of like, a purple with kind of a reddish tips, I would say. So I might have to rename this one the Alex Corals, the red tips. But anyway, all right. So I got these other. Few other acros went down right there. I got there's a Garf bonsai there in the back, and it's definitely just has some tissue loss and tissue necrosis, as well as the fireworks right there. So this rainbow loom though is doing well, doing good, as well as the green milliporus. They're coming back. Have the Green Slimer in the back is doing okay. Radical Red Stag as well. I got the Green Bali Slimer right there, looking okay. And I got the spat of the Rainbow Loom in the back, doing okay. So I got the Orange Digitata garden right here. It's gonna mix into just the orange, green, and purple digitata madness. Got this Frankie's. Frankie's? No. Is this like kryptonite? No, I can't remember. Table. Hey, this is the nice red table right here. I got an Abe's at Coral Euphoria. I forgot the names right now. I was going crazy with the names. So many names. This is gonna go brain dead. Alright, so we got the, no, this is my what do we got? The Walt Disney to the right, and that one definitely has some tissue loss, so kind of keeping an eye on that one. But Home Wrecker to the left is doing okay. Good pulp extension, good color. Get the focus. There he is. And the clam garden right here is doing okay. So one thing about these clams is that I started with 4 of these Maximus when I first started, down to just 1. So if you're gonna get clams, definitely forget about the Maximus and just go with the Croceas, and with the Squamosas and with the Dorasas, and then work your way into the Croceas. They're definitely the higher lighter, like the higher light, as well as they're just more sensitive in general. So here's the thing right here with these Parietes, Christmas tree worm rock, and it completely, well, almost not completely, but it died way back, and there's still some spots of the original Parietes here and there. And so with that idea, I thought, well, I'm just going to add some of I was doing really well over here. This is the Jason Fox Special Parietes. Really nice green Parietes with the red polyps on them. And it was doing really well, so I epoxied it right there. However, when I epoxied it on there, I got some of the epoxy like on my hands, because I was mixing, like crunching it up with my hands, right? But I should have washed it before I actually touched the coral again, because I touched them and pushed them on there. But as I did that, I burned the coral up where I touched it. So there's still a spot on the top that it should come back. And I also have some of that was encrusted onto the rock over here. So I have a little real small piece of it on the rock that should be coming back and growing. And so, right, what else did we got? Oh yeah, let's check out this. This is the Miyagi Tort. Really got good polyp extension and good color, and looks like it's going to start to grow a little bit and crust onto the frag plug from there. And we got this is my hammer and frog spawn garden right here, doing pretty good. I got the gold hammer to the left. I got the green splatter right here, and this is the splatter. It's kind of interesting because I don't know if it's like a color and then like a non-color, like a lack of color, or whether it's just kind of a purplish blue, but really nice and fun. And then to the right, I got that green frog spawn and the other frog spawn, other hammer right there. So Elegance Coral looking as crazy as ever. Half of them right here, the other half over here. And so what do we got? We got the bubbles over there doing good. And of note over here, I got the piece of this. This is the Christmas tree worm rock with the small worms. And one thing is, see, this is the same type of Parietes as on the bigger one that's completely died off. And yet this Parietes here, it's green with brown polyps, is doing really well. So I could also get a chip of this as well and put it back onto the other coral, the rock piece. And it also had an annoying piece of the vermitid snail that was right here, and so I covered it up with a little bit of the super glue. And so it seems to work pretty good right there, because it's funny to just get the streamer from the vermitid snail, and it just really goes downstream and starts to annoy the stick right onto the other corals that are right there, like in this case the toadstool, even though it seems to be quite far away, and yet it starts to wrap all around there and start to annoy it. Alright guys, so I guess that's it, but check back for the next update to see what's going on with these corals, see what it has, what's doing good, and just what didn't make it. Alright guys, see you on the next one. Happy reefing, bye.